It's electric. Boogie, woogie, woogie. It's electric.
It's electric. Boogie, woogie, woogie.
Okay, I can hear
Sorry.
you. Tease you.
I'm
tease
sorry.
You.
We just sung that and it just triggered my brain about our conversation last night with Ray.
I know, and I was telling him
what the electric slide.
But I was trying to tell that man. I was trying to tell. The thing is, I was trying to tell him he don't know what all of the stuff is. Okay.
She was DJing. She was teaching.
I said she was, but that's why I said she was teaching people she was teaching the niggas how to DJ and play with a joystick.
I don't think he
But that's why I had to.
What do you mean?
I said she was teaching mugs how to DJ and play the joystick, right? And you and I know what that terminology means. I wasn't trying to say. You didn't hear that part? You didn't hear me say that part?
Because I was like, what is she saying about a joystick?
And he literally was like, no, she's talking about this, that, and the third, right? And I said, my nigga, she's teaching you how to DJ, okay, and play with the joystick, right? And that's what I did last night. And nigga, you didn't catch on. See, this is the reason why I be going up on you, because you have to pay attention, nigga.
I did it. Oh my God.
I said,
yo.
Yes, I am. Because, bro, I literally was telling you, focus. I was literally telling your behind. I'm telling my camera to focus. But I was telling your black behind this freaking last night. I thought your black behind got it. And now that I recap, I know you didn't get it.
Here's the thing. I understood the DJ part. I was like, where does the joystick come in?
The joystick. She playing with the little toy.
I thought the joystick was a phallus, okay? When you said joystick, I said phallus. In my brain. Where did the joystick come in? I was confused because anatomically.
What electric slide means? I'll teach you the electric slide. No idea,
but you said DJing, and I understood what you meant by DJing.
She's trying to teach you how to use.
When you said joystick, I had no idea.
Baby.
I was like, what the fuck is she talking about a joystick? Where's the joystick come in?
Oh my God. Bless your heart. You and Ray are the two most intelligent people that I know. And none of y'all niggas in the room read it. Goodness gracious, bro. I said, but the thing that got me is like, I said it. I said, she's teaching you how to DJ and play with a joystick. This nigga literally was like, no, she's teaching you how to do da-da-da-da. I said, my nigga.
She's not teaching you how to dance.
He's like,
I saw that theory online and it ruined me.
She teaching you how to do X, Y, how to sleep with somebody, blah, blah, blah. I said, dude. Listen to what the lyrics are saying. She's literally telling you how to do XYZ to her. And the equipment that you can use. The joystick, my nigga. The joystick. And when I was saying that last night, I'm recording this, by the way. I don't care. But when I was telling you all of this, are you recording too? Okay.
I am recording.
So if one of us, if this is like a throwaway,
this is comedy gold.
If this is literally like throwaway content, we just throw it up there. They're gonna be like, "What the heck?" Anyway, it's probably gonna get posted. It's most likely gonna get posted. But anyway, I was literally trying to break it down. I was like, DJ, my dude, and then I was like. And then I was like,
she's explaining it,
and then
I don't think he's getting it.
I don't think he still got it. I don't think he got it. When I said DJ, God, when I was like DJ, era. When I said era, with my fingers. I said era in the camera, and you was laughing or whatever. Oh my gosh, bro. When I said that, oh my gosh, bro. Let me explain. Gosh, I can't.
Because it's so funny.
I can't even explain.
That is the most. I'm sorry, but it's such a hilarious euphemism, bro.
But yeah,
oh
like
God.
literally when I was explaining that part yesterday to y'all, you got the first part. I don't think either one of y'all got the second part of what I was saying. I thought you did, but now that you're saying that you didn't, I'm like,
no, I did not.
Because he was like, because he was literally like,
I thought you were talking about a disco stick, no Lady Gaga.
No.
Exactly. That's where we got lost.
Everything got lost in translation at that point.
Yeah, because I'm like, what is she talking about? A joystick? There's nothing there anatomically resembling a joystick. What?
Mind you, I wasn't even recording my audio on the computer, but it's recording right here on my camera. But it's fine.
Man.
But I usually use this audio anyway, and whatever. This is just backup. But anyway, but that's why I was like, these mugs don't know what I'm talking about. Everybody in the room clueless, because I'm thinking that everybody has the same not mind, but different terminology for different things instead of saying the actual word, you know what I'm saying, out loud, because you don't want to say, oh, it's the vibrator, you know what I'm saying.
You don't want to be
exactly. Thank you.
Problem.
I don't. Yeah.
Issue.
Exactly. Exactly. Because I didn't want to.
But you've used. That
I didn't want to bust out with some
the DJing thing before in conversation.
Right. I didn't want to bust out with some. Oh, I'm gonna use it. I'm not gonna show the object on here. I didn't want to say, oh, freaking the joystick. Because then he would have started thinking about something else. And I didn't want him to start thinking about something else. You know what I'm saying?
Because, like, now that you're explaining it, now it's clicking.
But that's what I'm saying.
Because now I have a visual aid.
Hello.
You feel me? But when you were talking about it and passing, I'm like, ha 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 ha. What? I don't know what the joystick part is.
But now it's 10 times. But
it's
10 times. But now it's 10 times funnier because now you know what it is. You get what I'm saying? Now it's 10 times funnier, bro.
I'm dying.
But
it's 10 times funnier because he was
in fact clueless, and I was just like, God dang, I gotta explain everything. I got two pinkies, and I'm the brain.
It's just like how you told me when you told me that Aaliyah's "Rock the Boat" was not about boats.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with boats. What we talking about boats for?
And then that's when it clicked.
This
and
poor
I'm
baby.
Like, oh,
this poor baby.
Childhood ruined a little bit.
It's still a bop.
A little bit. It is still a bop, but now I know what it is. And I can't unhear it.
That's so funny, bro.
I can't innocently sing the song.
But that's just like Missy Elliott's. But that's just like Missy Elliott's.
She rocking a different
But if you think
boat.
about it, it's just like Missy Elliott's "Get Your Freak On." Think about that, Hugin.
Girl, for the longest, I had
when she said, "Open your mouth, give you a taste," nigga, they wasn't talking about swap and spit. She was talking about in the middle of intercourse. Spitting, that's what nasty niggas do. That's why she said, "Get your freak on." I wish a nigga would spit in my mouth. I wish a nigga would tell me, "Oh, give me a kiss," and he spit in my mouth. I wish. God. Listen to what I'm saying.
Ew.
I wish. I come from a wish a nigga would foundation, okay? Because I wish a nigga would spit in my mouth. Talk about some, "Oh, that's my love for you." That is the end of that.
I'm sorry, that's... Because, like, I'm literally... Because you're talking about it, and I'm visualizing the scene from the music video. and it's just a gob of spit.
I love how they actually did that though. But what's crazy is I like how they did the graphic, because you know that the spit wasn't actually like a thing that went into the guy's mouth because VFX, but it's still the same, you know? It's still crazy.
I'm sorry, I'm disgusted.
Open your mouth, give you a taste. Yeah. And we did that song at karaoke, and if y'all want to see that, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Holla at your girls. Nah, that wasn't a hot mess. We had a blast.
I mean, well,
we had a blast.
You're right. I think I was
wasn't
a hot
mess.
Anyway.
He was getting it.
I hear like a suburban.
Nah, that thing was fun.
I don't know.
But